Hello and good morning. I'm meteorologist Sean McAday. It's the last day of 2021. What do we have in store? Well, this morning we saw some freezing fog. That's kind of on its way out now, thankfully. Still could be some slick spots, though, so keep that in mind. Flurries, possible that we're going to see a couple of flakes here and there on the isolated side towards around lunchtime. Then it's a cloudy day and things are getting cold into 2022. By 8 p.m. tonight, 10 degrees, wind chills already below zero. And by the time the ball drops, the temperatures are dropping pretty quick, too. 0 degrees. Tonight at midnight, it will feel like 15 degrees below zero. It gets colder than that. Here's a look at the wind chill advisory for our entire area pretty much. Wind chill is going to be 20 to 30 degrees below zero. That's a point where you could start to talk about a real risk for frostbite. And again, this is through Saturday at noon. I expect this to get extended into Sunday as well because we're dealing with the same thing. Here's a look at the wind chills and temperatures in the morning hours. Tomorrow morning, 4 below with the actual temperature in our area, and the wind chill is going to be like 22, 25 below. That's around where you could start to talk about frostbite within half an hour. It's even colder. It's colder on Sunday morning. Winds are a little bit better, but still those wind chills are definitely there. It does improve a little bit into Tuesday and Wednesday, but we're talking about cold temps again, looks like sometime towards the end of next work week. We won't talk much about that, but what we will talk more about is the chance for some snowflakes through the next couple of days. Again, flurries possible around lunchtime today. Overnight, we drop into below zero. And tomorrow, we're tracking a snowstorm. This, though, is mostly staying to our south, thankfully. But the cutoff between where there's snow and where there isn't snow, that's going to be very thin. So if this is just a little bit further north, it's very feasible that Charles City, maybe even Mason City, could see like 2 inches of snow. That's kind of what we're dealing with. But I don't really think there's much of an in-between. I think it's either you get 2 inches or you get nothing. You know, that area where there's an inch is going to be so thin. As we track the cold air moving in, look at Sunday morning. The actual temperature 10 below in Rochester. Here's a look at what that looks like in the wind chills in our computer model. 26 below, 23 below Saturday morning. In the Saturday afternoon, it's a little bit better, more like 20 below. And then Sunday morning, it's more like 30 below in some spots. That's not good. Again, this snowstorm is going to create for some problems, so we're going to tracking impacts from Chicago to Kansas City to St. Louis up to Des Moines. It is not going to be pretty in the airways or on the roads today and through the next couple of days. Here's a look at how much we could see. Again, could possibly see maybe an inch and maybe briefly 2 inches in our area. Otherwise, most of the snow is staying to our south. 7-day forecast, things are definitely getting warmer early next week.